Well, hello YouTube, it's your girl Janae coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be all about spring and summer fragrances that I want in my collection ASAP. So if you guys are interested in seeing the fragrances that I really want to get my hands on this spring and summer, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so I really tried to be cute, but I have to turn on my AC because I'm in the car and it's pretty hot in here. My daughter's taking a quick little nap and I'm out and about right now, so I just decided to turn on my camera and do this video real quick because I'm moving currently and things just aren't, they're not where they need to be. So I'm just gonna have another car chat with you guys, but I'm going to talk about fragrances that I really want to have in my collection that I don't currently have. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this unorthodox setup. Ain't got no makeup on, but whatever. All right y'all, so first things first, stop what you're doing, stop, and leave me your scent of the day down below. I would love to know what you guys are wearing today or tonight whenever you are watching this video. And make sure you guys subscribe down below if you have not already. Hit that thumbs up so you can see more videos from moi. And let's get right into it because I'm sitting outside of Goodwill and I really want to go shopping. Okay you guys, so my scent of the day today is Chloe Nomad Absolute, and I'm wearing this fragrance because I'm going to be putting out my comparison video really soon. I really enjoy Chloe Nomad. That's like my OG, my favorite, the eau de parfum. I love it. People just all in my video. It's cool. But I also like the Absolute version. And I wanted to give you guys a comparison video because I know people talk about both. And I just want to let you guys know what's the difference between those. So make sure that you guys subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can be updated when I post that video and all future uploads. So starting with the first fragrance that I really want to get my hands on for this spring and summer is Balenciaga's Flora Botanica. And one of the reasons why is because the bottle is so beautiful. I definitely want to get that 100 ml because it has that little red stripe on the inside. Child. But I also really want to get this fragrance because it sounds interesting. I want to start expanding my palette as far as like fragrances go because I stick to like what I like, which are like my fruity florals. I also really enjoy gourmands. I really enjoy woody scents and oriental scents. So I want to kind of step out of that comfort zone and go more fresh and aquatic, or you know, just green in that sense, because I typically stay away from those type of fragrances. On Fragrantica, this fragrance is described as aromatic green rose floral cannabis, warm spicy, woody, fresh spicy, and earthy. And some notes are mint, rose, cannabis, vetiver, and amber. So I really think that I would enjoy this fragrance. I think that it might add a little bit of like that green factor, which would be pretty dope. I tried Martin Margiella's music festival that has a cannabis note in it as well, and I thought that was pretty dope. So yeah, I think that this fragrance would be really nice to have in my collection. I really want to get my hands on this, and I can't wait to haul it for you guys and let you guys know how it works for me because I am definitely getting this scent. The next fragrance is one that's no stranger to my channel. I actually have tried this fragrance. I love it. It's just on my wish list because I don't have a full bottle yet and I'm out of the travel itomizer, so I'm like out of it. This fragrance is Meliora from Perfumes de Marly, and I absolutely love this scent. It has notes of like black currant, rose, ylang ylang. It has some vanilla, and it also has some musk. And I really love this fragrance. I love how juicy it is, how fruity it is, how sweet it is, but it has like a wateriness to it that I really enjoy. I think that it adds like a beautiful touch to where it's not too juvenile, but I do think that it's very flirtatious. Now the only issue that I have with this fragrance is the performance. It does not project after about 2 or 3 hours. It's very much so a skin scent, but I really like the way that this fragrance smells. It does last on the clothes a bit better, and it performs a little bit better. But yeah, that's just one thing to note, especially if you're paying full price for this fragrance. It does have performance issues, but it is so juicy, it's so mouth-watering, it's stunning. I can't wait to haul this fragrance because I've been wanting it for over a year at this point. Speaking of Martin Margiela, I have been eyeing this new release called Matcha Meditation. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the main accords, which are white floral, sweet, citrus, green, fresh, spicy, aromatic, fresh, woody, and chocolate. Some of the notes include green tea, bergamot, jasmine, maite, is that the matcha? I don't know, white chocolate, moss, and cedar. So I was not able to get my hands on Tea Escape, which is a discontinued fragrance from Martin Margiela, and I really want to get my hands on that because I love tea fragrances. However, this is supposed to be like the new tea fragrance from the line since they discontinued that one, and for some reason that white chocolate with the other notes kind of makes me a little bit curious of it. And I love watching Smelling Great fragrance reviews. His name's Sebastian. I love his channel. He has so much knowledge, like so much knowledge about fragrances. He's just an amazing reviewer. I love watching his channel. He reviewed this fragrance and I was like, yeah, how he described it, I definitely need this in my collection. So I am definitely gonna get my hands on that as soon as possible because I really want to have that in my collection. And I think that Martin Margiela is a house that I really can get with because their creations are very unique, but also they really take you someplace. They really invoke emotion with their fragrances. So if they call it Matcha Meditation, you better believe it's gonna smell like matcha. If they say jazz club, it's gonna smell like a jazz club. If they say by the fireplace, it's gonna smell like you're by the fireplace. So that's something I really appreciate about that house. And yeah, I'm really excited to go ahead and grab that fragrance. I'm gonna get it ASAP. I don't like how they did a price increase on it though. Like, they could have saved that, but whatever. All right, y'all, so next, staying in the same vein of Perfumes de Marly, I definitely want to get the new Dior La Rose. I want to get it because I have fallen in love with the Dior line. Like, y'all already know, if y'all know me, y'all know I love Dior Exclusive. She's bae. I have a backup bottle and everything. It's like that serious. But I also really have come to enjoy Dior as well. So I really think that La Rose will be a great touch for the springtime, especially because it has like that watery accord. So the main accords are floral, fresh, rose, aquatic, fruity, woody, musky, and citrus. And some of the notes include pear, lychee, just like the OG, peony, water notes, Turkish rose, white musk, woody notes, and Haitian vetiver. So it seems like the notes are pretty similar to the original, but they took out like the incense and they added this watery notes to it, and I think they added the peony, which kind of gives it more of a freshness. So I think that this will be amazing for springtime, especially those like dewy spring mornings. I think that will be so beautiful to have and just to wear, and then maybe later on in the day layer on some Dior or some Dior Exclusive. Perfect Dior day. So cannot wait to get my hands on that because I'm definitely gonna get that pretty soon. I really enjoy most of the Perfumes de Marly's feminine collection. I think I like every single one of them for their own reasons. I would use some more than others, but I really enjoy that whole line, and Perfumes de Marly, they have my heart. I'm just saying. Okay, this next fragrance is one that I've been wanting for a very long time, and they finally sell it here in the US. So I'm gonna announce it to you guys because I need this fragrance in my life, and I've been wanting it since it was actually announced by the house. And this fragrance is Angel Nova. Y'all, love how this is described. So the main accords are fruity, rose, sweet oud, woody, tropical, warm, spicy, fresh, and amber. And then some of the notes that are included in this fragrance are raspberry, lychee, rose, benzoin, and some type of wood. I believe it's oud, but I don't know. I am really excited to try this fragrance because I think that it's just me. Like, I love lychee in a fragrance, I love raspberry in a fragrance, I love rose. Benzoin is kind of like hit or miss. Sometimes it can come off as a little medicinal to me, which I don't like, but you know, sometimes I can get with it. So this fragrance I think would just all around be a great fragrance for me. With the reviews, it seems like, you know, they're kind of mixed, but I think that I will really enjoy layering that with Dior. I don't know why. I just kind of feel like just with the notes and the note breakdowns, I think that they would definitely complement each other and give off a different vibe. So that's Angel Nova from Mugler. So this next fragrance is one that I think was hyped up a couple years ago, I think maybe a couple summers ago, and this is Sunshine by Amouage, Sunshine Woman I believe it's called, because I think they have a man as well. Y'all, first of all, this bottle is stunning. Yellow is my favorite color. If you guys didn't know, I absolutely love the color yellow. It's so happy. It's so just bright and uplifting. I just love everything about it. The main accords for this fragrance are fruity, floral, white floral, almond, vanilla, woody, aromatic, soft, spicy, nutty, and sweet. That sounds just like me. Come on now. With the fragrance reviews that I've heard, people say that this is kind of smoky, which I'm here for. I'm here for any depth, any sexiness, any slight bit of a masculine touch, because I'm all for unisex fragrances. I love unisex fragrances. I feel like they smell the sexiest on me, and I feel like they give me this like bad B vibe, you know, RBE, rich energy, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, you know, vibe more with those types of fragrances. So some of the notes that are included in this fragrance are almond, blackcurrant, osmanthus, which osmanthus comes off as like an apricot type of vibe. I do have a fragrance with osmanthus, and I can definitely attest to that. Vanilla, white tobacco, papyrus, juniper, and patchouli. And I love the juniper that's in Gentle Fluidity Gold. So you know, you gotta smell different notes to see what you like, and there are a lot of notes in this fragrance that I really do enjoy. I just hope they all mesh together well on my skin, you know. But I'm definitely gonna get this definitely probably by the summertime, but you guys will see a haul whenever I pick up these fragrances, because these are like priority on my list. There are other houses that I am peeping as well, but I'm doing better, y'all. I'm trying not to blind buy. Some of these are blind buy, some of these aren't, but yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit better. Okay, so the next fragrance is one that I have tested out, and I actually have a replica of from Dossier. They gladly sent me that bottle. I'll leave that video up in the eye in the sky, because I really loved that clone. I still have it, I still use it, but if y'all don't know me, I really love to have the original. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm a label whore or whatever, but I really like to have the original so that I can appreciate it, and then I also can use my clones when I want the vibe but not spray my actual bottle. Like I have a Lost Cherry dupe from this house that I'm in love with, and I'm still gonna get Lost Cherry, but it still gives me that vibe without me having to spray that bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like once I get the bottle, that's what I like about dupe houses, especially if they smell similar. So if you guys are interested in Dossier, I do have a code, and I'm gonna have it down in the description box. Anything that I have a code for, I will leave it down in the description box to give y'all some coin off or whatever, and if you guys want to support me, so don't forget about that. But this fragrance is Libbed by Yves Saint Laurent. The main accords for this fragrance: white floral, citrus, lavender, vanilla, aromatic, sweet, animalic, woody, fruity, and powdery. And in my opinion, what I get the most from this fragrance is like a fresh lavender with a little bit of citrus and a little bit of warmth from some vanilla, and it also has a little bit of musk to it. It has some woodiness, so I do agree with that. Some of the notes are lavender, blackcurrant, orange blossom, jasmine, Madagascar vanilla, ambergris, musk, and cedar. Y'all, it's a beautiful scent. It definitely makes me feel like I'm rich. It makes me feel like I'm expensive. It makes me feel like, you know, I have my life together. So whenever I spray that fragrance, I feel like I need to wear like a white linen, you know, button down with some nice jeans and a pair of pumps or something like that. Just like look bad, like look good, you know, but bad, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what the vibe is that I go for whenever I want to wear that, or if I do wear the dupe of it. I just want to have the original in my collection, and I like the intense version. I love the intense version for more nighttime occasions. I think it smells very sexy and sensual, and they amped up that vanilla, which that was a great idea. So that is Libbed. All right, we're down to the last few. I'm gonna try and make this quick because I want to get into Goodwill. So the next fragrance that I have on my wish list is Rose Prick from Tom Ford. When I tell you guys, Tom Ford has been stealing my money. Like, I have purchased so many Tom Ford fragrances within these last 2 months. It's ridiculous. So if you guys want a Tom Ford haul, please let me know down below. Say hashtag Tom Ford, because I cannot wait to get these fragrances out there to you guys, like how I feel about them. Y'all, like, I understand why people are obsessed with Tom Ford. Anyways, Tom Ford's Rose Prick is described as a warm, spicy, rosy, patchouli, fresh, spicy, earthy, woody, citrusy, vanillic, floral, and herbal fragrance. And some of the notes are Sichuan pepper, turmeric, 3 different types of roses, featuring Bulgarian rose, which I'm very much so a fan of, and then in the base is patchouli and tonka bean. So these notes like sound amazing to me. I love spicy scents, I love rose, I love patchouli, I love tonka beans. Like, it's everything. So I don't think that they can go wrong with that scent. And the way that I see how Tom Ford does his fragrances, like, I think that's gonna be fire, and it's gonna be a great rose addition to my rose collection, because like I said, I absolutely love rose fragrances. That just sprung up on me in 2020, so I don't see that dying down anytime soon. And I think that will be beautiful for like a spring or summer night, especially like a date night or something like that. It would be amazing. All right, so the next fragrance that I want to get is My Way by Giorgio Armani, and I want to get this fragrance because all of my girls talk about this fragrance. They love it, and a lot of us have similar tastes. And even the ones that don't have similar taste to me, they still like it. And I'm like, okay, like, I think this might be a banger. So the main accords are white floral, citrus, tuberose, and animalic. However, the notes include orange blossom, bergamot, tuberose, Indian jasmine, white musk, vanilla, and Virginian cedar. And I just think that these notes are very simple. They're floral, they're nice, you know, bright, but it also has a little bit of like sexiness in the base with that cedar, vanilla, and that musk. So I think that this will work very well for spring summer, especially with how my friends describe it. They make it seem like this will be perfect for like spring summer, and it's just an effortlessly like beautiful scent. Like, it's nothing too revolutionary, it's nothing too unique. It's just a very pretty scent that will get you compliments. I don't necessarily wear fragrance for compliments unless I'm like going on a date and I want to impress my boo, but I just, you know, wear what I want. But this sounds like it'll be like an easy scent just to throw on when I go to lecture, or if I'm going just running errands and stuff like that, and I just want to smell like something. So that's one that I really want to pick up because of the effortlessly beautiful vibe it gives off as far as how it's described and what the notes say. And last but certainly not least, y'all, oh my gosh, I had to leave the big banger for the end, like the most expensive one for the end. I don't know if y'all noticed, I be trying to go back and forth between like, you know, designer and like more expensive fragrances. Give me my props, just give me my props. But the last fragrance that I want to get my hands on before the summer is over is Aventus For Her by Creed. If y'all don't know, okay, I fell in love with Virgin Island water, and that kind of just dipped me in the pool of Creed. I'm not saying that I'm going to collect a lot of Creed fragrances. The only other one that interests me is this one, Aventus For Her. And the main accords are fruity, woody, citrus, powdery, musky, floral, fresh, amber, soft, spicy, and rose. Some of the notes include green apple, bergamot, patchouli, lemon, musk, rose, sandalwood, blackcurrant, peach, amber, lilac, and ylang ylang. Holy moly, that's a lot of notes, but it sounds like it's going to be a dream. Everyone that I hear talk about this fragrance just says that it's beautiful, it's fresh, it's a little fruity, it's sophisticated, it's bougie. Come on, like, that's everything I want to be. Everything I want to be. So I also short little sidebar, I feel like I'm more into more sophisticated scents, more elevated scents that make me feel bougie, because I'm adapting to motherhood, but I want to maintain some fun, you know, like some flirtiness or whatnot. But I am realizing that I am getting older and I am a mother, so I have to, you know, cover myself up a little bit. I can't wear crop tops with my stomach all out like I used to, because your girl had a baby, okay, and my body shows it. But I'm trying to gravitate more towards more sophisticated fragrances, more fragrances that make me feel elevated and make me feel like a cool MILF, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe I want to go for. So also with my fashion, like, not my casual fashion, like this is a casual little flannel with some high-waisted jeans and a nice little tank, but when I dress up, I want to, you know, feel and look elevated and sophisticated and like I have my ish together. And I want to be, you know, real MILF like, you know, like I'm aging well. I'm aging well, but I'm not a child, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I think Aventus For Her is going to be a great addition, especially for the spring and summer when I start traveling again, like, you know, smelling bougie wherever I am, especially if I'm somewhere that is very warm and I can go to a beach or something. I think that will be a nice little addition. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know this lighting is like trash, but I really wanted to just get on here and talk to you guys, be a little raw, real, you know, and just talk to you guys about fragrance. Like, oh, I just love just doing whatever I want to do, you know. I love my tapestry and just my setup and stuff, but I don't know, it's starting to feel good outside. I want to get outside more. So how do you guys feel about like me filming videos outside, maybe like having my daughter in some of them, you know, us just talking about fragrances? Because I love my regular setup, like it's very professional and it's like my aesthetic, like that's my vibe, right? But I also feel like sometimes it's very difficult for me to film because of, you know, my situation, me currently moving, me being a student, me being a mother. So I think like doing a little car chat sometime will be fun, or like doing a vlog or something, just to get something out to you guys. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know down below. If you guys don't know, I quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to make sure that you guys are rocking with me till the end. And I want you guys to leave me a flower emoji. This flower emoji, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna leave that up here if y'all can find it. Leave that emoji because it's starting to feel good outside. Like the sun is just beaming. It's just making me feel real nice and ready for spring and summer. And also, what are some spring and summer fragrances that you have on your wish list? I would love to know. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next one.